Alright, man, what's good with y'all boys? Listen, we back with another video. Y'all see your boy got the new Dewey today, you know what I'm saying? We gonna start upgrading the Deweys, man, you know what I'm saying? Your boy getting on the wave journey, but that's besides the point. Listen, 2K Sports would make better UFC games. Wait, 2K Sports would make better UFC games than EA Sports. Here's why. 2K Sports would make a better UFC game than EA Sports, and here's why. Shout out to Prioxis, man. Y'all get what the title of the video is. Let's get into it, man.
It's a lovely day. YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Prioxis. Long time no see. I ain't uploaded a video in a couple of days, but I wanted to ask you guys this question, and really, it ain't really too much of a question. It's more so a statement from me to you, and I'm gonna give some valid points. And I know I'm gonna have the people that's gonna be like, bro, blah, 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 blah. But listen, I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't. So you guys seen the title of this video, bro? Undisputed. Why does Undisputed keep catching strays? I'm so Undisputed from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly sorry. This is not meant for you. I'm not even coming like reckless. But I think 2K would give us a better UFC game than EA Sports. And
I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna just say off the rip, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Let's continue.
That is a easy take, not even a hot take. So for the people that are going to say I am wrong, I'm incorrect, allow me to continue pitching my opinion. And if I change yours, cool. If I don't, cool. Because everyone thinks of 2K and they think of microtransactions, right? Now, when I think of 2K, I'm a nigga, respectfully. I'm automatically thinking of basketball. I'm not thinking of anything else with 2K, right? And why I said I think 2K will make a better UFC game is because they're a better company.
Again, he is not wrong. Guys, as bad as 2K is, we all know how horrible EA is. If we're comparing the two, EA it stands for extremely average, extremely ass. I mean, they've done pretty decent with UFC games because we all know it's common sense. Whenever these companies take a year, more than just a damn year to actually create a video game, they actually do decent. They don't do that bad. The previous UFC games we've had, they've never been perfect. There's always been room for improvement, but they haven't been so like terribly bad like UFC 5. So what I'm trying to say is EA always makes their games on a yearly basis for the most part. I think about Madden and games like that, and the games that they make yearly are absolutely horrible compared to what 2K makes. Don't get me wrong, 2K definitely has bad things, but as far as gameplay wise, 2K is a lot further ahead, and we know this because of what? NBA Live. Who makes NBA Live? EA Sports. Where has NBA Live been? 2K's essentially ran them out of the building because they're not able to compete with the 2K gameplay. So if 2K was able to make a UFC game, an MMA game, what do you guys think would happen? I'm buying it. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I know I got a lot of like, I don't want to say hate, but a lot of anger in my heart towards 2K for the way they've been these past couple years, but they're still better than a company like EA. So he's not wrong, yo. Let's continue the video though.
Hi. They're shit. All they do is overcharge. They do. You're not wrong. Yeah. You're not wrong at all.
Right.
2K overcharges people like crazy for builds. I am with you there. You are not alone. Okay? You are not alone, bro. But you do know there's other aspects of the game that don't require you to pay any money after you play or pay for the base game, right? You do know you're not forced to buy microtransaction. Granted, it is a grind. I'm not going to sit here and act like it ain't. I'm not going to sit here and play like I love 2K Sports. Please bring me community day. None of that. Because I ain't going to none of that. 2K don't know me. But what I do know is there's parts of the game you can play my career and be trash. You just gonna have to deal with that. You gonna be trash. You just have to deal with that.
So that's the thing, right? The reason why microtransactions is such a issue is because if you get 2K, right, and you spend, say for example, you spend $100, which like the majority of people are gonna spend $100, right? You spend $100, you get 100K VC. That 100K VC is not going to be enough to even get your player to the minimum, which would be 85 overall, to where you then would have to earn extra attribute points just to get to 99. So if you don't, get any extra VC, maybe 100K VC will probably get you to like a 73, between a 73 and a 77, realistically. That's what 100K VC could do for you. The rest of that, you're going to have to grind out, and your player is going to be average versus someone else that's going to, or the majority of people are going to buy, spend the money for the VC, get their player to an 85, or on average, at least between 80 to 85, and they're going to have a better experience than you because of microtransactions. So yes, if you don't spend on 2K, bro, more than just buying the game itself, you're going to have a very, very hard time playing that game. And it's no doubt about that. Like, no doubt.
But you can get VC in game. You're not forced to buy it. You just want to rush the process of ranking up.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's the truth.
I made a ton of videos in the past, guys, about VC methods. They're definitely there, but it takes a grind. And let's be honest, like, playing the game is going to be the same thing as, like, things to people in real life. Like, people don't want to work for shit for the most part. So even if you do give somebody a VC method, they're still going to cry and complain because they have to work to get it. So he's making valid points.
It's the harsh truth. You don't want to go from a 60 to a 99 only off of VC that you've earned in game. It's a struggle. I'm not doing it. Hey,
no one's doing it.
First and foremost,
yeah.
I'm not doing it.
No one's doing it, bro.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Why would I do that? We gonna buy that base version of the game because I don't care about none of them add-ons, and then I'm gonna buy some VC. That's how 2K works. But there's other aspects of the game that you don't have to pay for. Play now. And I'm about to make a really, really, really big point for the people out there. And some of y'all gonna believe me, some of y'all not. 2K will at least give every fighter their own animations or have every fighter actually looking like them and feeling like them. And that is a fucking fact. And what I'm not gonna do is argue with you.
Fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Don't believe me?
That's a fact.
Get on 2K. Pro Play. That's the name of it.
It's a
where
fact.
Stephen Curry moves actually look like Stephen Curry. LeBron James dunks look like LeBron. LeBron James dribble look like LeBron. And that's for all of these players. They do it their way. Now, granted, some players will have some generic things on, but anybody that is remotely marquee, they're going to have their dribble style on, their jump shot on.
2K, UFC has decently done this with certain fighters, but they're very, I mean, EA is very lazy on doing it, man. They really are, and it's not even a comparison. When it comes to 2K and EA, it's like, bruh, there's over how many signature moves you can do. You can use Steph Curry's jump shot. I mean, it's like not even up for debate. So if 2K is able to make a fighting game, don't you think they're going to actually be able to mocap fighters, and they're going to actually, they might even use pro play on that as well to get the actual kicks off of fighters, to get the actual punches. And I'd rather that. I'm not going to lie to y'all, bro. I'd rather 2K be making the UFC at this point, because just like, y'all get the point, man.
Really, most players are going to have their own jump shot. It's going to look exactly like them. That's what they can bring to UFC. I get it. Microtransactions are going to be a motherfucker. But you're not going to have to pay to play ranked. You're not going to have to pay to use these fighters. Now, granted, they will come out with possibly alter egos or DLCs that you'll have to pay for, but EA's doing that already. EA's already doing that. Everybody's doing that. New characters come out, new fighters come out.
Everybody got to pay.
DLC.
Everybody got to pay, bro.
But at least I know when I get on the game and I use that specific fighter, they will feel exactly like that fighter. They will look exactly like that fighter. The graphics will be immaculate. So let's talk about that. That's the upside to it.
That's major upside, guys. Like, We're talking about like a significant jump. Like 2K would literally put EA Sports and UFC out of business. The same thing they did to Live Guys, where EA gets exposed of how bad the gameplay really is, and 2K is light years ahead of it. That's really why 2K is so money hungry and why they're so greedy. It's like they are light years ahead of everybody else, so it's kind of sad how they operate. It's like you would think they would say, okay, we're already up, we're good, let's just keep making good gameplay. It's like they get very lazy, but at the end of the day, you got to give credit where credit is due. They are light years ahead of a company like EA when it comes to these sports games, bro. They're not the best. 2K definitely needs work for sure, but they're definitely better than EA. Definitely better. It's better than Live. Live hasn't been good since Live 10. So if they can grab the MMA game, what are they gonna do? They're gonna run EA out of business, and it's a fact. They already did it.
Because that's what the game is missing. They're
100%.
missing the aspect of the fighter feeling like the fighter. When I pick up a marquee fighter like Israel Adesanya, Conor McGregor, Cody Garbrandt, just winging hooks, they're gonna feel like that fighter. Y'all are not listening to me because you're so hard stuck on 2K being this money hungry company. Yes, we get it. We know what they are, but think about what the other things they're benefiting. When we look at EA Sports UFC 5, they've had 5 opportunities to make the game better. They had 5 opportunities to make the game feel like an actual UFC game. Yet we're still clasping and favoring a game that came out 11 years ago or 12 years ago or 13 years ago in UFC Undisputed 3.
Yeah, it's sad, yeah.
Why is that?
That's sad.
Because we have been giving piss poor games.
Thanks.
The last UFC game that was good was UFC 3.
Yeah.
I'm getting older now, bro. I'm 31. I remember being 25 playing UFC 3. Right?
That don't make no sense, bro.
Gotta do the math on that. Look, you know how you read like this? It's when you know you old. I ain't gonna lie. If you do this, you're old. If you use one hand on the phone and the other hand is to scroll and type, you're old. You're automatically old. There's no in between. You're old. So look, UFC 3 release date, like 2018. So that was 7 years ago. February 2018. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was 26. So, yeah, I was playing UFC 2. So, I was 25, 26. Yeah, sound about right. My math is right. That's all I'm saying to you guys, bro. If you believe me, cool. If you don't believe me, cool. I'm not going to be against what you say or how you feel. But all I'm saying is the real. I know at the end of the day, when I pick up Israel Adesanya, I'm going to feel like I'm using Israel Adesanya. I'm going to look like it's from the movement, from the footwork. Even probably from the goddamn facial expressions.
Yep.
The immersion of mixed martial arts will be implemented into that game. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying, bro.
And the thing that pisses me off so much is that, like, a lot of people are going to be able to know this. Obviously, they're going to be like, the people that have common sense, you know, you never know with the internet nowadays and everything else. And a lot of people are really freaking retarded, man. That's what it comes down to. Stupid. But for the most part, people are going to just like realize this and be like, damn, this is true. And that would be the case. But are we ever going to get that game? And if the game even was in the works, when would we even get that game? 2K is not even in development of a game like that. You know, hopefully they are, man. And they just come out of nowhere like, yo, we're going to drop this MMA game. That would be crazy. But, you know, everything with the licenses and all this other shit is just like, it's mind-numbing, man, because we know we're going to get mediocre products from EA. And we know we're going to get mediocre products from 2K, but just 2K is just better than EA. And we would love for 2K to just get their hands on EA because it is what it is, man. It's just better. It's not the best, but it's the best we could get when it comes to these companies. We have no control over it, bro. We really don't. You know? So, well, we do have control because if we stop buying the freaking game, then they're going to be forced to make serious changes. So, we got control there.
So, if you agree with me, cool. If you disagree with me, cool. I'm not here to change nobody's minds. I'm just telling you how it is. EA Sports has not been the company that they once were way back when. They're just not them anymore. Sorry. It's unfortunate. Jeff doesn't work for EA no more. The effort that we once seen with UFC 3 is no longer here. I've seen it go by.
Yep.
You guys, if you didn't experience, you don't understand it. So you're gonna think I'm yapping, I'm talking off the side of my neck, but I'm not.
It's facts, bro.
It's like being with a girl and all those things you experience, but nobody's seen you experience it with her because she's just great and immaculate. And then she leaves you. And then you have to deal with another girl where you basically feel like you're settling. No one understands what you went through because they didn't see what you went through with that girl while she cooked you breakfast. She rubbed your feet. She rubbed your back. She ran your bath water. Ran the soap on you. You know what I mean? Scrubbed your back. This new woman, what she got to offer?
Nothing.
Body parts.
Nothing but box. Yeah.
And bad credit. But she looked good though, right? That's UFC 5. Man, the core gameplay of the game is not great. But it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. We got our new Frostbite engine. It looks good. The graphics are amazing.
I forgot about that, yo. What the hell was this whole... What in the name of Frostbite engine, man? Wow.
Real as it gets.
That's really...
But now I'm just crying and complaining, right? But I make fucking sense. That's the point that everything that I'm doing. And if you don't like it, oh well, ship sail. I love you. Okay? I love you and I hope you have a positive day.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him. Gang, nobody doing like him. That nigga hate everyone cause he broke, and that's why nobody like him. Gang, SD girl, now he talking this shit.